Celia had her dumb fucking arms crossed. We asked, "What the hell are you doing over there, you little weirdo?" But she just glared at us, like she was trying to decide if we deserved to know whatever she knew. Like we were the weird ones. After rolling her eyes at us, she uncrossed her arms, slapped her palms on the table, and said, "A body." She let that word hang in the air like she wanted to scare us. She did scare us. She said, "Sam took me out to Old Man's Crick to find a body." Sam is her older cousin, like way older. He's maybe like 10, 15 years older than us. Like old enough that it's kind of creepy that they were hanging out, right? At least looking back at it. I saw Sam pick her up from school once. He had like hair past his shoulders, these ridiculous Neil Young chops, and he's wearing this stupid leather fringe vest with no shirt on underneath. I think I saw him wearing it in town this year. Guy's still a hippie, and that was never even really a thing around here. We didn't give a shit about Sam, though. As soon as she said she went looking for a body, none of us were finishing our tater tots. So yeah, Old Man's Crick runs east just south of Iowa City, and it dumps into the Iowa River. No, it ain't much of a crick. Most of it flows through the middle of nothing, like farmland, undeveloped land. Even today, there ain't many houses down there. A lot of people here, like lifelong townies, wouldn't even know where it is, but if there was a body in the crick, we sure as hell wanted to know about it. Sam had picked her up in this puke green Chevy Chevelle that he used to drive around, and they went out to this grassy field that was dead brown because it was late fall. He told her, "This is it. This is where we'll find the body." He got out of the car and slammed the door behind him. But Celia, she ain't moving. She told us that she just stared at that silver door handle. And then she turned to Sam. He'd already walked 20 steps into the field, and he turns around and waves at her to join him, probably chain smoking the entire time. Celia shook her head and stayed put, and he just shrugged his shoulders and kept on waltzing into the woods. And Celia's just frozen. I bet she was about to crap her blue jeans. Celia didn't want to go looking for a body, but she had a little kid's imagination. Sorry, you'd probably say an artist's imagination. She didn't like being alone in that car where the body might come looking for her either. So she finally scrambled out the door and yelled, "Sam! Sam!" She caught up to him before he disappeared. They were cutting between all these elm and oak trees, and the whole time, Sam's saying, "I think we're getting closer to the body." Disgusting. Celia didn't know where to look. He stopped to light up another smoke, and Celia just wanted him to keep moving. Just find this goddamn body already, Sam, so it'd finally be over. That first shock. Then they finally broke through the woods where the trees opened up to Old Man's Crick. Rocks and dead leaves filled the shoreline. Celia said she saw a bunch of brown oak leaves piled up like a body. And she just thought, "Oh, no, please, no." But then Sam, he just kicked right through him. He said, "I think that's her up ahead." Celia's like, "Her? Why did it have to be a girl? She just assumed it'd be a dead man." I don't know why that makes it any better, but, it does, right? Then Sam's walking along the crick, stepping over boulders that Celia's got to walk around. Then he stops. Celia stops. She's 10 steps behind him. Sam pulls out a cigarette, lights it up. Then he turns around and grins at her like he's some creepy Charles Manson wannabe. And like he's all proud of himself, he says, "Found her."